I'm so tired this morning. I had the worst night's sleep that I've had in ages. I just had one of those nights where your head just will not stop talking, and I don't know what it was. I just could not relax. I don't know, my hay fever's been really bad lately as well, so I feel like being bunged up doesn't help, and then yeah, I just could not relax. So I ended up at about 3 in the morning going into the living room and watching like YouTube until I fell asleep at probably like, I don't know, 5:30 or something like that. I think Matt came in to be like, what are you doing? Like 6:30 in the morning. He was like, I woke up and you just weren't in the bed. And I'd just take my pillow and my blanket and I was just chilling on the sofa. Not my best night's sleep, so I'm feeling like, I don't know, pretty worse for wear this morning. Matt made me a coffee. I slept for a little bit longer. I ended up sleeping, what time was it? I think I slept until 8:30, and then Matt brought me a coffee, and then I spilled the coffee all over the bed. So we had to strip the bed. All of my pyjamas that were in the basket on my bedside table got covered in coffee. The pillows, the floor, the bed itself, like coffee everywhere. So scrubbing the carpet, stripping the bed, and now everything is in the washing machine and I need another coffee. I'm gonna attempt to get myself ready for the day. Today is Sunday, by the way, and I think I'm just gonna do another daily vlog. We're going to do some things around the house, and then we're going to go to the cinema later because we're desperate to watch the new Jurassic World movie. Is it Jurassic World or Jurassic Park? We're going to go watch that later, which I'm so excited for. A while ago, maybe 6 months back, we watched all of the Jurassic Park movies and the Jurassic World movies, and I loved them before, but I just really love them. I think going to Universal last year kind of pushed us into, we need to watch all the movies now, and I think the newest one I hadn't seen and it's so good. So yeah, we're going to go see the one that's just been released this week or last week tonight, which I'm really excited about. Also, I love Jonathan Bailey, so I haven't seen him in anything really apart from Bridgerton, I think, but yeah, I really like him. He's really funny, so I'm excited to see him in the movie. And yeah, so when we've watched that, I think we're going to go and do that a little bit later. So when we go see that, we'll let you know our thoughts on the film, but I've heard that it's really good, so I'm imagining it's going to be like a 10 out of 10. My face is so red now. I've been really enjoying this cleanser. I think I showed it in another video, but my friend Ellen bought this for me. It's so good. I really love it. I love that it's in a squeezy tube as well, because the other ones I have are balms in a little pot. So I have this Elemis one, which I should use up really because I've got about this much left of it. And I think I got bought this also for my birthday. So I think I bought this for my birthday 2 years ago. And yeah, I probably should finish it. But when Ellen got me this one, I started using this one immediately. But this one is really good. I do like the Elemis one as well. And then the next one I have in line is this one, which my mum got me this one. It's so heavy actually. It smells like a spa balm on the inside. Yeah, I think that is probably quite similar to the Elemis one. How's coming forward? But yeah, so I'm pretty stocked up for cleansers. And then the other thing I use is this Garnier Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Don't know if it really does anything, but I usually use the, what's it called? Just trying to remember the name. The Caudalie Vino Perfect serum, but it's just so expensive, and I had it once, and then I think when we went to Paris, I think I bought it again in a set which came with a toner and also a sun cream, and yeah, I just couldn't bring myself to repurchase it because it's like £45. Next like birthday or something, I'll ask for it. I usually just use whatever the moisturiser is the cheapest, to be honest, and this was the winner in Boots for the cheapest moisturiser that I could find on the shelf. Just the Boots Everyday Moisturising Cream for Sensitive Skin. I mean, call me bougie, but it does the job. Probably nothing fancy, but I don't know, I think at the end of the day a moisturiser is a moisturiser, and sometimes I do get nice ones depending. I have had nice ones in the past. I've tried a lot of the Inkey List moisturisers and they've been really good, but it just depends on budget. If I have a bit of spare money when I need a moisturiser, I'll go for a more expensive one, but if I just don't and I need to get one to just use, yeah, I'll just get whatever I can find cheapest. Usually I go for the Simple moisturiser because that one's also pretty cheap, but I noticed this one and I was like, that's like, I can't remember how much this costs. This is like 80p and it comes in like quite a big tub, so why not? I mean, maybe my skin's gonna not thank me for that 80p purchase. I don't know. It's working fine so far. My hair probably does need washing as per usual, but I do never do it. But yeah, I'm enjoying it since I had it cut. I definitely like that it's shorter, and the fact that it's kind of blunt at the edges just makes it look thicker, which I like. It's not as straggly. We have a wedding in a couple of weeks as well, so I'm excited to properly style it, because when I usually get out of the shower I kind of just dry it straight because my hair is naturally kind of wavy. I wouldn't call it curly, or some bits kind of do curl, but most of the time it's just kind of an annoying frizzy wave. I mean, if I did something properly about it, it would probably turn into something nice. I never do. I just give up and I just dry it straight. I've got one of the Shark ones, so I just use the round brush and I just dry it straight. I'll probably talk about what makeup I use when I do my packing video for our Disney trip in a few weeks, so stay tuned for that one. I forgot to put on my sun cream. This is the sun cream that I use. I do like to make sure I always have Factor 50 sun cream, and in my old job I used to work outside all day, so I think my skin is a little bit worse for wear for that, but I did wear Factor 50 every single day for work, but I probably wasn't the best at topping it up like towards the end of the day. I feel like you can just never have enough blusher on. If I had to go with one makeup product forever, I would just literally just put this on. I think I'm ready now. I'm gonna go Matt's made me a bagel and another coffee. I really need it today. So I'm gonna go, I think, and enjoy my coffee. I'm gonna show you some shoes that I got. Hang on, something on the line. Yeah, like I mentioned, I have a wedding in a couple of weeks and I've been looking for some shoes because I feel like as a tall person, my kryptonite is trying to find shoes that are for dressed up scenarios. So if you're going to a wedding or something as a guest, or a party or anything. When I was younger I used to hate going on nights out because everyone would be all dressed up and I just have to put like flats on, and I feel like you just automatically don't look as dressed up when you're wearing flats, which maybe that's just a me thing, I don't know. I have been on the hunt for some nicer heels that aren't too heavy. I'm just going to put this down actually. Yeah, I've been looking for some heels that aren't not too heavy. What did I say heavy for? High, but also have a little bit of height to them to make them still look like they're heels. So I have these from Next that arrived the other day. They're kind of like, they are really nice. They're wedges. I think you call these espadrilles, with this bit at the front. And yeah, they're really cute, but annoyingly I feel like with the dress that I've got, maybe I'll put a picture of the dress on the screen that I'm going to be wearing. It's one from Suzanne. I bought this dress I think maybe a year ago for another wedding that I didn't end up using it for, and yeah, so now I'm really excited to wear it for this wedding. But I'm just trying to find shoes that go with it. It's a very elegant dress and all of the heels that I have don't quite match with it, so I bought these ones in the hopes that they might go, but because they're quite chunky and I guess they're not super dressed up, they just don't match the vibe of the dress. So I think I'm gonna have to do some more online trawling again and see if I can find more heels. but I really hate shopping for heels. I do have some flats and I've tried them on with the dress, but I feel like it just doesn't do the dress justice to wear flats with it. I feel like it just needs heels. I'm already tall enough, I'm 6 foot, and I hate wearing heels because I don't want to be even taller than that and draw attention to myself basically. So I kind of want a heel, but a really low heel. So I think I'm going to have to revisit the drawing board on shoes, and I might send these ones back. This is the aftermath of not tidying up after yourself. So note to future self, tidy the kitchen when you finish your dinner. Are you going to tidy up?
I'm going to tidy up, look at all this. Oh dear, oh dear, dear, dear.
So I was just watering my Chinese money plant and I noticed something weird on one of the leaves, and it turns out there's a whole bug infestation on my Chinese money plant. It had a few little growths coming, extra ones kind of coming out from the side, so I was going to take 1 or 2 of those out and try and repot them. And I think in the process I've noticed all these bugs, so I spent the past half an hour washing every single leaf, probably even longer actually, every single leaf of this stupid plant. It's probably not even going to survive now as well. It's probably going to die. I've made such a mess of my kitchen floor because I don't have anywhere else to repot. To be fair, it would have been sane to put some sort of plastic bag down or bin liner or do it in a bowl, but no, I've just done it on my kitchen floor, and now I've got a whole lot of shit to clean up, and I don't even know if any of the plants are going to survive because, yeah, I felt like as I was taking them apart, I kept ripping the roots. I don't know, but I'll show you what I've ended up with in the end. So this is the original one. Now it's on its lonesome, but all of these little ones were coming out of this. So I thought, oh, let me repot them and then maybe I can give them as gifts to people. And yeah, so I think I've cleaned most of the infestation off that I could find. And I think I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it now. But yeah, I don't even know if it's going to survive now. It might just die. And then I have these little, this is part of a pottery tea collection that we bought in a charity shop ages ago. I think this was a sugar pot. It has a lid, but I don't have any plant pots, so just repurposed it as a plant pot. And this is the tiniest one. I think this is the one I originally took off, meaning to repot, because I thought I'll give it to my mum or something. And then I've used the teacups, which are very cute, and this one has 2 in. This one is another teacup that has 1 in. But yeah, I'll keep you updated as to whether they survive or not. And yeah, if anyone has any advice for this whole situation, then let me know, because I really don't want this plant to die. I really love it. And yeah, now I'm off to check if any of my other plants have this bug infestation. These are the little bugs that are all on my plants, all over the front and the back of some of the leaves. This is probably the worst one, and this one actually fell off as I started touching the plant, so it's probably pretty dead. Hopefully I've gotten rid of them. I need to keep an eye out. So I've checked them all and they don't seem to have anything. The plant was up here on this windowsill, and this would be the next nearest plant. But yeah, and the rest seem fine. This is our little plant corner. Basically, we put these here, I'm pretty sure, since we moved in a year ago, and none of this stuff has moved because we don't have anywhere else to put them. I don't know, they're pretty big. This one's pretty big, it's sprawling out a lot. I probably also need to repot this one because it needs some sort of support. It literally is a mess in there. This one also is huge, don't know where to put it. Also, the pot is not very aesthetic. And then this one, we probably could move this one actually. This is the whole mess that I've made on the kitchen floor. So now I need to tidy this. Maybe I'll do a transition. We are trying to figure out what to have for lunch, and I think we're gonna do jacket potato. It's a household favourite. How nice is it when you just have a fridge full of Pepsi? I know some people are obsessed with Diet Coke, but I love Pepsi Max. But yeah, we're gonna do a little salad. So we get some lettuce, a cucumber, rocket. We have a little lettuce to use up first actually. And tomatoes. One jacket. And 2. We'll also do hummus, olives, pickles, and then kimchi. This is the one that we get because I read that if you have kimchi from the shelf and it's not refrigerated, it doesn't contain any of the live bacteria. So we get this one that's in the fridge section. Oh yeah, and salad dressing. This is the M&S one. Do you want to take your seatbelt off?
Oh, I like the look actually.
So we've arrived at the cinema and we're going to watch Jurassic... I was saying earlier, is it Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World, I think.
I don't know what the actual name of the film is.
Fallen Kingdom? Don't quote me on that.
Jurassic World Rebirth, it's called. Last year when we went to Universal, we really enjoyed the Jurassic Park area and obviously Velocicoaster. So when we got home, we basically binged all of the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World movies.
We were on a Florida come down, basically.
Yeah.
So it was our way of coping.
Yeah, but we had seen them all before, I think. Or maybe not the most recent one.
I definitely haven't seen the most recent one.
Yeah, so that was good to watch. So now we're excited to watch this new Jurassic World movie. We've come a bit early to the cinema, haven't we? The film doesn't start until 4:30. It's 10 to 4 now. Yeah, so I thought whilst we've got some spare time before we go into the movies, we'd talk you through our Disney World plans, because I know I've been teasing, I've been throwing a little sprinkling of the fact that we're going to Disney World in like every single video that I've done.
So if you don't know already...
If you don't know already, we're going back to Disney World in September and it's currently July, beginning of July. We'll also be vlogging every single day of the trip. So if you want some Disney vlogs, then make sure you subscribe and like the video so that we know you guys are looking forward to the Disney vlogs. We love watching Disney vlogs, so this will be our first trip filming our own Disney vlogs. So we're excited. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see some Disney vlogs. And we've just passed the 60-day mark, so we're getting really hyped. We booked all of our table reservations, our table service reservations. I swear before we were at 100 days, it goes really slow, it really drags. And I feel like we only just passed 100 and now suddenly, let's check the official day counter. What's your guess, Matt? What do you think we're at? We recently did 60 days, so
57. That's what I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I reckon 57.
The app crashed.
The app crashed. I'm not taking that as a bad omen. Let's try again. My phone is very low on battery. God, the suspense.
Bang
Right,
on.
57.
Bang on.
Last January, so January 2024, was our first ever adult trip to Disney World together, wasn't it? So both of us have been as kids multiple times, and we had some friends who go, and they basically kind of convinced us into going, didn't they?
Yeah, it's one of those that I feel like we were lucky enough to go as children, and then we were speaking to them, and I'm like, well, we could do that.
Yeah, we did.
You know?
It's one of those things that
before.
hadn't crossed our minds. It's funny, isn't it? How, because we talked about it together, how much fun we'd had as kids on holidays at Disney World, but it has never crossed our mind that we could actually go. We could actually take ourselves there.
Yeah.
So they kind of talked us into it.
The rest is history.
Yeah. So we went for 10 days in January 2024, and ever since we got back, we have been like pining after going back again, haven't we?
Yeah.
So bad. So we booked our trip last year, and we're going to use the trip as our honeymoon because we got married in March, didn't we? So
Yeah.
So this is our honeymoon trip. So because it's our honeymoon, we've used it as an excuse to be extra bougie. Well, not extra bougie, but we are staying at a value resort. So we're staying at Pop Century. So we're going to be doing 14 nights, 15 days, Pop Century Resort, which is where we stayed the first trip, and we loved it so much. You can't beat it, really. Value for money, and, well, if there anything at Disney is value for money, let's be honest. But
very true.
We considered Caribbean Beach, didn't we, as well, because we really liked going to Caribbean Beach for breakfast, because they do really nice breakfast there that's slightly more upmarket than Pop, and it's easy to get to on the Skyliner. But we just thought,
I remember also looking at Port Orleans as well.
Yeah, there was a couple that we looked at, but we just thought we'd rather save our money this holiday and do a few more things and stay at Pop again. And then we couldn't fault it, could we? So,
like, we know it now.
We know it.
I personally love all of the gaudiness of it. I think it's really Disney. It's got the Skyliner. It's not that much more than the other value resorts, and it's a whole lot cheaper than the next step up.
So we're going to be doing our 2 weeks at Pop Century, which we're so excited to go back to. And then we have the Disney quick service dining plan. So anyone from the UK knows that with the offer for the 2025 year, you would get a quick service meal depending on what resort you booked at. But ours was a quick service meal a day, wasn't it?
Yeah, you would get what, like, for free with our booking.
With the booking, yeah.
One meal, one quick service meal, and like a drink with that.
Yeah, but we have upgraded it so we're on the full dining plan, so we don't have to worry about our meals or anything. I'm really excited for that, because not that last time we were kind of counting our meals and counting how much we were spending too much, but it's just so much nicer to know that everything's already paid for. We have 2 table service reservations so far. Our first one is going to be at Hollywood Studios.
My favourite park, I should say.
Yeah, Matt's favourite park. And our reservation is for I always forget the name. I feel like it's such a mouthful.
It is Roundup Radio Barbecue.
Is it Woody's Roundup Radio Barbecue?
I don't think it is. I think on the app it's just Roundup Radio Barbecue.
Okay.
So
I think that is for the first week on... I'm not sure on exact dates and stuff like that, but I think we arrive on a Monday, so it's pretty easy to gauge the 2 weeks. So I think we arrive on the Monday and...
Oh, we arrive on the Sunday.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we fly on the Sunday and we arrive late on the Sunday.
Oh, shows how much I pay attention.
Pretty sure.
We have our reservation for Thursday for Roundup Radio Barbecue. I'm so excited. I feel like because we don't have a car, we're not going to be able to explore too much of the off-property kind of dining offers and things around the area. So, which we'll do again. We'll do in the future. We definitely want to rent a car in the future, but I think this time around we're not renting a car, and so I feel like this is going to be our all-American barbecue kind of all-you-can-eat experience. So, and with a cool Toy Story theme.
Yeah, we're going to starve ourselves before, so we can get our money's worth.
So yeah, that's our first one, and I'm so excited for that one. And our second reservation is for the Geo 82 Adults Only Lounge in Epcot. I know that's a really new one, and we've seen a couple of videos, and we just thought, why not test it out? We love a cocktail and a beer, and it's adults only, and it's AC because it's going to be hot as hell. So we thought we'll go and we'll test out a new lounge that's adults only, and also sit in some AC for a bit and have a couple of drinks and maybe some nibbles. They don't have a huge menu, I think it's just small plates, so we'll get some snacks probably there. The last time we went to Disney, the only table service place that we tried was Space 220, which was a good experience, wasn't it? The whole theming,
it was really cool.
Was excellent. Really cool. Amazing. We really wanted to try that one. It's
almost like its own ride, like the lift up, I guess.
The experience in general cool. is amazing. I definitely recommend it just for the experience. But we were sat in the bar area, weren't we? So we didn't do the restaurant experience. We did the drink small plates experience, and it was good. We got a cocktail each, and I couldn't drink my cocktail because it was so sweet, and not in a nice way, because sometimes when you have a drink you don't really like, sometimes you'll just drink it anyway, but this to me was just undrinkable.
Mine was like that as well.
They were both really sweet.
They just didn't taste like cocktails.
No.
Like you wouldn't be able to tell they were alcoholic drinks.
Yeah,
really?
They tasted like children's sherbet drinks. So Matt finished his like a trooper. I didn't. I kind of had a few sips and I just couldn't finish it, so I kind of left it. And then we went to pay, and the waitress was super kind, and she stuck mine off the bill, which was really, really nice of her, because we would have paid. But apart from the whole cocktail thing, I think if you like stuff like that, or maybe got a different type of drink, you'd be fine, because the whole experience was really amazing, wasn't it? But I think we probably wouldn't rush back there, but I'm glad that we did it. So they're all of our table reservations, and we might potentially do a few walk-ups. There is a lounge in Animal Kingdom. I'm so rubbish at names. What is this lounge? It's the one that's on Tiffin's.
No, we went there,
We went there. What is that lounge that's on Tiffin's?
You could do a little bubble that appears on the screen.
Yeah, I'll just put it on the screen, but I'm sure everyone knows what it is anyway. But we also did that last time, and again, really enjoyed it. So we are going to go back there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because it being September, we might get a little lucky with walk-ups if we do fancy doing a table service restaurant. But then we're kind of mindful that we know that we have all the quick service credits, so we don't want to push it too much and then have loads of quick service credits left over. So, and then we're also, which I'll go on to in our next point, going to be doing a few days at Universal. So again, we're going to build up our credits when we're at Universal.
This should be a foodie
so
trip.
I'm planning on using all my snacks in Epcot, because we're going to be at Food and Wine.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Food and Wine Festival in Epcot. And another thing that we will be doing when we're at Disney is we have tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which again, absolutely buzzing for. I'm so excited for that parade and the fireworks.
Yeah, low wait times, fireworks.
Yeah, we haven't been, I don't think I've ever been, or that I can remember, in Halloween time. You haven't either, have you?
No.
So this will be our first time Disney Halloween, and we're going to Mickey's Not So Scary. So I'm so excited for that as a whole, that whole party experience. And I mean, we're looking forward to everything, to be honest, but we're really excited about Mickey's Not So Scary. I can't wait to see the headless huntsman on the horse.
Yeah.
You?
No.
So that's going to be one of the highlights, I think, of this whole trip. So we'll talk about our Universal plans. So we have the dual ticket for Universal, the Park Hopper one. So we're going to probably be doing about 2 days between both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We're going to be also visiting Epic Universe, which we're so excited for.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Again, you're going to hear that a lot. What we did was we managed to ring up and add it onto our booking that we already had with Universal for the other two parks. So we'll be going to Epic, and on top of that we also have booked express passes for Epic Universe as well, which allow us to get onto each ride once, I think. There's a few exceptions.
Ministry of Magic.
The Ministry of Magic.
And there's a couple of others, but I don't remember what they are.
So at least we know we're guaranteed to get on every single most rides once, which will make the day so much better, because we only have 1 day at Epic Universe. So
We've done the classic British thing as well of booking one of the premium, I'm not sure what you call them at Universal, but one of the top hotels for a night, and you get like a fast pass on the day you arrive and the day you leave. So we're doing that at Universal Studios and Islands Adventure.
Yeah.
Day before. I think it's Royal Pacific.
Yeah, so we'll be staying at Lowe's Royal Pacific one night, and that gives us the unlimited express passes for both the day we arrive and the day we leave. So we'll have, for those 2 days where we have at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, we'll have express passes. I'm kind of a little bit worried about that because I heard that when the park isn't as busy, the express pass line can actually get longer. Have you heard that as well? On some videos and TikToks we've been watching. So hopefully that isn't the case, but it is what it is. We're happy to have a night at Universal anyway, aren't we? Because we've never stayed at Universal. The last time we went, we Ubered from Pop Century over to Universal both times.
Yeah, it would be nice to just be able to hang around City Walk in the evening.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Last time we were there, like,
Margaritaville.
This is cool, but we knew we were going back to like Pop Century, so we weren't really like committed to it.
Yeah.
Whereas I think if we're staying there, we'll be like, oh, let's go like actually explore and
so
see what it has to offer.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we can go to a few more City Walk restaurants and see what the vibe is like at night, which I think is going to be pretty good.
Especially at Margaritaville.
Yeah, I can't wait. Margaritas are my favourite drink, full stop. The last time when we went to Epcot, and I can't remember, I think it's called Chosas de Margarita or Chosas de Mexicana.
I literally have no idea.
There's basically, as you enter Mexico on the World Showcase, there's a frozen margarita stand. I'm sure everyone knows what it is because, like, how could you not? And we got a frozen margarita each and they
make them strong.
so strong. And we shared guacamole and chips, and I was like rolling around this World Showcase after that one drink.
Literally. I wish I had a camera so I could film it, you know.
So I can't wait to do that again, to be honest.
Yeah, so that'll be a fun vlog.
Anywhere where there's margaritas, you'll find me. Another thing we were considering booking but haven't got tickets for yet is the H2O Glow Night at Blizzard Beach. 50-50 chance.
I don't think it's Blizzard Beach, I think it's Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah.
I think.
Whichever one it is. Yeah, you might be right, actually. That's another thing we're considering, but haven't booked yet. So if anyone has any experience with that, has been to H2O Glow Nights and would recommend it or wouldn't recommend it. Another thing we also considered doing was Discovery Cove. We were so close to booking tickets for that, but again, we kind of might save that for a future trip. It's a bit of an iffy one for me because I really don't agree with the whole dolphin situation. So I really want to go to Discovery Cove because I've been as a kid and absolutely loved it. And I really want to go back for the whole experience because if you've seen videos or you've been, you know it's not just about the dolphins. You can go and not do the dolphins, and they have a whole coral reef that you can snorkeling in, and it has the best lazy river I've ever seen, and there's just so much other stuff to do. They have a bird aviary as well, which Matt is obsessed with birds, so I feel like you'd really enjoy it. But yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about paying to go with the whole SeaWorld, Discovery Cove is owned by SeaWorld thing, which is why we're not going to SeaWorld either. There's other things we want to do also in Florida, isn't there, in the future. Go to the Everglades, go into Orlando and see Winter Park and just explore around really.
Yeah.
But that'll be for future trips when we have a car. We want to maybe go see an American football game or baseball game or something as well.
Let's go to Miami as well.
Yeah, there's so much to do, and I think you can never do everything in one trip, so there'll be lots of trips in the future.
Yeah, there will be.
For sure, like so many trips. But this is only our second trip, so we're basically doing everything we enjoyed so much the first time, and then new stuff that we haven't done yet. So there's going to be lots of new stuff, so much new stuff in this trip. What are you most excited for on the whole trip?
Most excited for? I think just going back on certain rides that I absolutely love. Like Terra is my absolute babe.
Yeah, that's your favourite ride, isn't it?
The whole Sunset Boulevard and like that area of Hollywood Studios is just my vibe. But I think also having a dining plan. Just
definitely
not really worrying about, is this too much? Should we save money and stuff like that? Like, we can just basically eat as much as we want. So I'm pretty excited for that, to be honest. Lots of snacks, lots of meals. It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'm really excited for Mickey's Not So Scary and seeing the special Halloween parade. And there's also going to be a new nighttime parade whilst we're there. A glow parade, I can't remember. I'll put the name on the screen. There's a new Disney's nighttime parade as well. But I think, yeah, definitely Mickey's Not So Scary. And also, I'm looking forward to getting back to Islands of Adventure and getting back on Velocicoaster. I honestly am.
Yeah, that is the best roller coaster I've ever been on.
Another thing I forgot to mention was our flights, what we're doing about flights and stuff. We'll be flying with BA out of Gatwick, and we have a hotel the night before at Gatwick, so we'll be staying at Premier Inn.
Just removes the pressure, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. So we'll be getting the train down to Gatwick the night before and staying in an airport hotel. Our experience with BA, I know some people are funny with BA, but our experience the last time we flew with BA was...
Touch wood, obviously.
Touch wood. Was great, so we couldn't really fault it, so we booked with them again this time. And we booked everything separate, so we booked our flights separate to our hotel. So we did the hotel ticket package and then we booked our flights ourselves. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. If there's any specific thing anyone wants to know about, or anything you think we've missed, or anything that you think we should book onto,
or any tips for dealing with the heat, because I'm not looking forward to
it's going to be so hot. The last time we were there in January, it was freezing cold. They were having a cold spell, so we were bundled up in our coats like the whole time, apart from the last couple of days really. So this is going to be the complete polar opposite. So yeah, it's going to be pretty unbearable. So yeah, pray for us.
It didn't feel right when it was cold.
No, it didn't feel right at all. It felt so wrong.
Yeah.
So this time we're going to get the full experience. Full Florida.
38 degrees, thunderstorms, torrential rain experience.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great.
What time is it?
It is... time to go watch a film, I think. Hit that like button.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you after the film. Bye.
Bye.
We have just got back from the cinema and we really liked the film, didn't we?
It was really good. It was definitely a Jurassic World film.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Does it? What, in what way? What do you mean by that?
As in, I don't know how to explain it.
Lost for words.
I don't want to spoil it.
No spoilers, but it was like the typical Jurassic World film.
Yeah.
So
in a good way.
In a good way.
Comforting. It's like a comfort film, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's sort of, I'll describe it as.
Yeah, it was really good. Lots of points of tension, as you might expect.
Lots of points of tension.
Lots of jumps.
Lots of dinos.
Lots of dinos. And then when we came out on the outside of the cinema, I'm going to insert a very nice picture that I took of Matt living his best life, really.
Me, if I was
in his
born
element.
60 million years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a good movie. Recommend, go watch. And now we're even more hyped to get back on Velocicoaster.
Looking forward to the next one.
I hope they make another one.
I'm sure
they better do. They better never ever stop making them.
And they will make money because we're going to go watch them.
Yeah, exactly. I'll happily watch any movie that they put out because I love the franchise. Now we're just going to have some burgers, I think. And that's going to be it for us for the evening. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed our ramblings about our Disney plans, and if you have any comments or questions or advice, then leave them down below. And yeah, we need all the advice we can get basically, because even though we've been before, I feel like you can never get enough advice. So, and yeah, leave your recommendations and stuff like that. And thank you so much for watching, and like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.